Just let it in.
So yes, me, like the other half of America, sat through a dumb Eagles-Giants game to just watch the trailer. And all these little sneak peeks of the trailer online are pissing me off. A trailer for a trailer, I don't believe in that practice. But then you actually see the trailer and just everything is right again. So first you're like, is this Star Wars or Destiny? But those shots are really neat. It's like this gigantic open ship that's just like dead, it's empty, and there's nobody in it. It's all dead and destroyed. Probably the Star Destroyer from Jakku that we saw in the last trailer. And then we have a really cute actress walking next to a really cute little soccer ball BB-8 droid, and if you didn't know, that's not CGI. They actually built that thing, and it works. You can buy toys of it. And somebody's like, who are you? And she's all like, oh, I'm no one. And I think that's old Carrie Fisher talking to her. So what it seems like it's going to be is she and John Boyega are both Force sensitive, and Mark Hamill's going to teach John Boyega, and Carrie Fisher is going to teach her, even though it shows her with like a gun or a blaster and never shows her with a saber. But I imagine she'll end up being Force sensitive too. That's my prediction. So John Boyega's all like, I was raised to do one thing, but I've got nothing to fight for. So yeah, it looks like we were right in assuming he is a stormtrooper and then turns away for one reason or another because he doesn't like what they're doing or whatever. And then at 49 seconds, the shot of the bridge and it shows Kylo Ren from behind. That is so J.J. Abrams Star Trek. There's even lens flare it and it's going brr, brr, brr. Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
And then he's like holding his hand over Oscar Isaac, and he's like, is he using some kind of force ability to like pull his brain out of his head? And these poor pine trees. And then a nuke goes off and destroys the home of Smokey the Bear. And then undoubtedly the best part is when the Millennium Falcon comes up and it's all like, it's all the camera's all swooping around everywhere. It's like, bam, bam, bam. That is cool.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
And then the cute actress girl, I don't know her name, we'll have to look it up later. She's all talking to Han Solo. She's like, there's stories of what happened and what you did. So apparently, the Empire versus the Rebels, that was the big thing. Everybody knew that because everybody was a part of that. But apparently the Jedi they were a myth. They were a legend. People were very unsure of whether this was a real thing. And Han Solo's like, yeah, it was real. It all happened. So that's probably where we get The Force Awakens from. So Mark Hamill went back into hiding, just honed his own craft, and no one Force sensitive popped up for however many years. So nobody's had any reason to expect that the Jedi did actually exist. It's like in Lord of the Rings. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for 2,500 years, something faded out of all memory. Damn it! I am going to personally punish myself later for not knowing that word by word. And for 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. I think that's it. I'll look it up later. But this is Star Wars time, not Lord of the Rings time. And then it says this Christmas again, and that's just really misleading. It's not this Christmas, it's December 18th. That's not Christmas, Disney. Check the calendars. And there's these just big battle shots of like all these dogfights and these X-Wings and these Y-Wings and these TIE fighters just all shooting each other. And there's a bunch of stormtroopers just in this battlefield. It's like, this game is going to be so much fun after this movie comes out.
They're real.
So then it goes to the dark snowy forest, and then John Boyega's got a blue lightsaber. He's all like... And I gotta admit, I do see where all the hype and all the stuff from Star Wars from, because before I was making fun of people crying, you big babies, and like, the music, it's so emotional, I like it. I'm like, I am pumped for... Alright, 2 months ago, I would not have said I was a Star Wars fan, but I've been rewatching all the movies, even the prequels. I'll probably get reviews for those, no promises, with my friends who are huge Star Wars fans. So I was always like, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, as you can see from... Actually, it's just the... Okay, there's a poster over there, but there's a sword. Actually, neither of those are mine. But these 3 trailers are awesome. I gotta say, to be honest, after watching this trailer like 20 times, like while I'm in the bathroom with my fancy Bose headphones on my phone, with all the lights turned off, I am officially more excited for Star Wars than I am for the Hateful Eight. But yeah, long story short, this movie's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I bought tickets. They were supposed to go on sale the moment the trailer aired, but that's not true at all, because I wanted before. And then the 7 p.m. and the 10:40 p.m. shows were already sold out, so I had to get shows for 1:40 a.m. And then, of course, the Cinemark page crashed, and I almost got charged twice or whatever, but it all worked out okay. I got my confirmation code. What pissed me off, though, is when I called Cinemark the day before, and I was like, so they said the tickets are gonna go on sale. Are you guys gonna do that this time? She's like, we're not at liberty to say. Disney told us we can't say anything. Like, Disney just announced nationwide when the tickets are going on sale, you dumb bitch. I didn't actually say that, but I did think it. And again, I am like the least qualified person to be talking about Star Wars. I'm just doing this because I wanted to beat Jeremy Johns.